Beware when standing in darkness, your sanity will... Yep. Alright, so our exit's right there. Is this supposed to be experience insanity room?
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Okay. Heard that. Oh. Hint, if an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the dark. I didn't even know there was one. Thanks. Damn, bro, that's tough. Oh. What's going on in here?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
Oh, Kakarot. Chest.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Except we're not getting out of here.
My God, Wilhelm.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
I don't like that it keeps playing fake creaky noises and stuff. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brennenburg, as most of the aristocracy. I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I'd like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes and I can no longer. Okay. That's cool. Interesting. Safe. So, was I supposed to find anything down here, or is this just lore? Did the game just stutter because it was loading in a mob? Is that how I'm gonna be able to tell? The game stutters whenever you spawn in mobs, doesn't it? Both. Oh. Okay. So, am I just taking a nap now with my severe concussion? Oh, they knocked out the light. I just used a tinder. Oh, man. Okay. Just got that. So, do I go up? Do I bump these? I totally just knock those. I love my puzzle games. Incredible. Alright, now I need one more thing. And it will surely be in the room with the man. You know, that last room that I said looked like the most important one. Probably in there. Can this open? Not yet. Alright. So, there's a good chance that I might just send it through this room. I'm just gonna put it out there. There it is. We're gonna move this. No encounter. Okay. I was totally expecting something. It gave me a tip about enemies and everything. Alright. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, spicy floor. Ow. Alright. Didn't have to tank any damage, that's good. So we're making burn people goo. If I am correct. Also, I need to be careful of my oil. I am burning through it, literally. Yep, that's where I meant to put it. Yep. Alright, I've got my acid. Let's do this. Dang it. Of course it's not that simple. Or is it? Yeah, no, we're not supposed to do this. It'd be funny. Alright. My bad. I'm not that way. Ah, yes. Yes. Absolutely, that's how that works. The goo is very mad at me for figuring out how to go forward. So, just kinda... wait for the air to settle. There we go. I guess this is forward. No reason to backtrack ever.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay. Cool. A little bit of oil. Oh, a looping room. Okay. And a health vial.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Interesting. Oh, this has to be a looping room. Alright, that's blocked. Ah. Yep, it's a looping room. Okay. Let me do some spring cleaning then. I don't know if I want to open that door. I think it's blocked for a reason. Oh, great. So our sanity... Can I read my note?
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries.
Interesting.
Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm insane right now. Yes, of course. Am I still? Yeah, no, I'm at a loss. And they put the swaying effect on the camera. Interesting. That will be nice and rough for us. Okay, so this must be just where they show you the sanity function. Alright, let's get this whole lack of sanity thing going. Where is he? They do add a little bit of a swaying effect to the camera whenever you try to turn it. Slight downside to the minus sanity. Spicy floor. Oh, I am. Oh, wow. Okay. Is this so I can safely deal with the mob for the first time? Oh, this way camera is like destroying my brain. Alright, now to unleash horrors beyond human comprehension. Ah, yes. This is what I want. Yoo-hoo. Oh good, a new area. This is probably a save. Oh. Ah. I am unfortunately actually familiar with this encounter. I've seen this. I haven't watched a whole lot of Amnesia, but like just enough to know about this. Now, is there a way I can like splish splash the enemy away? Because he's right there, probably. I guess we're tanking a hit. Or not. Oh, it's a timed thing. Got it. Is this on a timer or not? It is! Okay. Parkour. What? Oh, nope, nope. Parkour. He doesn't jump all the way. That's so weird. Okay. And throw that. You're not gonna claw me on here, are you? That's what I thought. Okay. Bleh. Don't stand. Don't stand. Hey, no, 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 don't push the boxes. No, 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 don't do that. That wasn't a part of this deal. Wait a minute. Every time it rains, it rains. Oh. Whip, whoop, back. Oh, over here. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whip, whip, whoop. What are you breathing about? Calm down. Not cool. You can't just push a man's box and then bully him for it. That's fucked up. You're not gonna kill me, are you? Hold on. Man. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. That was fun. Let's never do that again. Hey, what's over here? I love that they give you little sanity boxes so that you can like just take a second to breathe and just pass like boxes. For the less mentally well gamers. He will surely follow me, huh? Yeah, I think he's gonna follow me. All right. Oh. All right, I'm ready. Ready to spawn in and immediately have to go jump on a box. Oh. Nope. Nope. heart. I'm not made for this. That's not cool. Hey, crystal clear. Look at how healthy our brain is. Good job. Give me like 1 second to look at the environment, and then I'll get with you. Okay. What's the name of this room for later? Storage. Okay. Guest room. Study. Okay. Storage, guest room, study. Now we know for when we need it. I doubt this will be a run-through with enemies room. I'm going to assume this is another, like, safe interim area. Like that first big area was. And if I'm wrong, well, crap.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Okay. So, we need to find materials to fix the elevator? Oh, it needs power. Okay, we need to turn the power back on. A classic issue. Machine room. It's locked. Okay. So, if I were to keep a key for the machine room, honestly, I'd probably keep it, not in, like, my study, probably in my storage, but, like, I'll check the study. Although, I guess, why would you keep it in storage? Because why not just have all your keys somewhere convenient? This isn't a study, this is a whole... Okay, sure. This is a whole kiting map again. Except for this time probably with dudes. Alright, spook my pants off. No? Okay. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It is an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Why do they have the long text ones not be the red ones? As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, the guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to the nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. Tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard the cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned coal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Okay, so we messed with magic beyond our ken, and it did not go well. Makes sense. This seems to be pretty normal at this point. Extra set dressing. Oh hey, Stefano. Cool. There are so many people who will remember that. Right, that's not an actual container, that is just a box. Oh, this is a through room with a funny little dog boy in it. Okay, we're doing taxidermy in this room. Normal stuff. Kind of a...
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
What are we looking for from dog spines? Are we just making shoveled creatures? Why we gotta mess with the dogs, man? They're just trying to live. Alright, let's read this lore. Of course, it's not an actual, reading thing. Alright. Animal experiment, Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. That's adrenaline. Yep, that's good job. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense that it reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems the only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Okay. So, this man is doing Monsters Inc. spooks, but, actually requiring the absorption of human processes? Which results in, extracting stuff from them and them dying? Sure. Why not? That makes sense. Yeah. This is a totally normal behavior. It's a good thing no one checked in on this person when they were young. You're gonna turn weird, aren't you? Oh my goodness, bones. The jump scare noise did get me a little bit, though, I will be honest. That is completely fair to say. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. This man is a psychopath. I mean, we knew that. That's probably half the point of playing a spooky game. But, got it. As far as we are aware, this is Alexander performing weird tests on people, trying to get soul energy or something because, yes. Usually seems to be how it goes.